But it's interesting because I'd imagine that the world of a classically trained musician and their approach to learning a song and one that you learn for the jazz bandstand is obviously different, right? And I'm
Yes.
sure you have a lot of new students who come in who are maybe not studying classical music, just learning jazz bass.
Yes.
Um, and because you've had the classical training, do you feel that there are things that maybe you're not able that a student such as that would not be able to get in their practice routines?
Well, you know, um, how to answer that question and not sound lost. Um, I think one of the big differences between a classical lesson
Mhm.
and a jazz lesson per se,
Right.
and I know I'm walking into some deep water now, and someone's going to call your phone and they're going to be bomb your station. I think the classical lesson is more intent on having the student kind of imitate the teacher,
Hmm. Okay.
and that helps them continue, among other things, that teacher's concept one more generation.
Okay.
At my jazz lesson, I try to give the students that I think that they're going to need to find the notes that they want to play. And they're not my notes. They can't find my notes. I have a hard time finding them. I want them to have the skill level so they can make their own choices,
Right.
their own style of music, their own instrument.
Right.
So they're in charge of their direction. That's their thing. I'm not asking them to play like me. I think I'm one of me is enough, man. Come on.
Right.
But I would demonstrate a phrase just so they can hear how I play it. What I do, I invite them down to the gigs so they can see how I use the skill level that I'm showing them.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and actually the jazz student has a head start over the classical student because they can actually come to the rehearsal. They can actually sit next to me at the rehearsal.
Right.
You know, or
Right.
get to the gig, get free entree to the jazz club for a set. I'm
Sure.
not sure the classical student can sit next to his teacher playing the Philharmonic at a
Sure.
rehearsal.
Correct. Correct.
You
It's
know, or I don't think he can walk into the warm-up room with the violinist screeching and stuff and hang out with his teacher. A jazz club, we encourage that kind of community.
right.
You know, I
Yeah.
want you to see what this looks like. What you walking into is this
Right.
kind of community feeling. You know.